on the NSE IPO, not just because of the size of the IPO, which is expected to be some 10,000 crores or so, valuing the company at what, 35 to 45,000 crores, but also because of the business that it is in. I mean, the size, well, it's smaller than Coal India, larger than ICICI Pru, and we can go into those details. So it's going to be a big one for capital markets. It'll have an effect on secondary markets in terms of flows going into the IPO. And for that bit, I mean, flows into secondary markets dips a little bit and that kind of thing. But that's technical in nature. That will pass. But I think this is... the company itself, and by the way, I just got my hands on the DRHP today. I mean, it was not available till late last evening on the Sebi website, but I found the DRHP on one of the investment banks' websites, and I was just going through it. I mean, so. But I just want to say this, that it's a very interesting business. It's a very simple business, very well understood business, but it's also a very good business. The reason I say this is because it practically takes very little capital. I mean, once you establish the infrastructure, sure, you have to, there's a lot of personnel cost. You got to kind of spend a lot of money in terms of investor education and stuff like that. But in terms of actual physical capital costs, I mean, there is very little. I mean, it's essentially, it's like a self-sustaining business. I mean, it's like what you say about brokers, right? Markets go up, markets go down, the broker makes money. I mean, you can make that similar comment as far as the exchange business is concerned as well. There are very few businesses. I mean, I can think of asset management as another one of those, right? Businesses where it practically takes, once you've set up the business, set up the distribution, etc. If you have 10 people, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're managing 100 crores, 1,000 crores, 10,000 crores. Your cost remains similar, and what you collect as fee, etc., is very good and very lucrative in that sense. So I think, I mean, apart from the size, the fact that this is a business, and some of the numbers are just astounding, right? 85% market share in cash equities, 94% market share in equity derivatives, ranked number 4 globally in cash trades, number 2 globally on derivative contracts. So it's a dominant business, absolute dominance, I mean, actually, right? And it's coming back. Of course, we'll have to look at the price. Now, that we will do when we get to know the price band, how they price it. Will they leave something for the investor on the table, or will they not? But that's for later. But I mean, I was pretty excited looking at the IPO finally hitting the market. A wealth of information, by the way, in the DRHP as well. I promise to come back with more from that.
I was just going to say, you have your weekend cut out for you then with the DRHP and the millions of pages that you're going to skim through. But definitely, that's going to be an IPO to definitely look out for in 2017. We'll keep